Shaukat Aziz, the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, once gave up his multi-million-dollar salary for $1. He worked at Citibank for 30 years, from 1969 to 1999, around many parts of the world. He also served as the executive vice president of the bank. But one day, in October 1999, he got a phone call from the then Pakistan President Pervez Musharraf. The former president asked Aziz, "Would you like to join my team?" Aziz considered for a few days and brought up one condition. He wanted $1 for his salary. Aziz became the finance minister of Pakistan in 1999 and prime minister in 2004. During his terms, Pakistan's economy made significant recovery and growth. In today's Big Talk, China Daily Multimedia had an exclusive opportunity to sit down with Shaukat Aziz. So, Mr. Aziz, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Feng Xin, or Cynthia from China Daily. And I've also got two colleagues, Zhang Xiao and Quan Li, with me today. And first of all, we'd like to thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. You've visited China for many times. What's your mission for this particular visit?
Yeah, this particular visit, I came to give a speech at the Foreign Policy University, Foreign Affairs University here. So I'm really pleased that I got this opportunity. Of course, China and Pakistan are very close friends, and any time I get a reason to visit China, I'm very excited. I've been visiting China for 15 years. I've seen China develop in many ways, and every time I come, I feel more energized and more proud of what China has achieved.
I know that you just visited Tianjin last week.
Yes.
Why did you choose Tianjin?
Why did I choose? Actually, I went to Tianjin to see, the initial reason was to see the museum of Mr. Zhou Enlai, the former Prime Minister of China and a great leader and a great friend of the world. I've always been inspired by him, as I have been by many other Chinese leaders. To go there, we used the fastest train in the world, which has started between Beijing and Tianjin. That was an extra incentive to see how China has progressed in terms of infrastructure and transportation. Thirdly, we met the local officials in Tianjin, and I was very pleased to learn that they have very ambitious plans to develop Tianjin as a financial center. And I had good exchange with the vice mayor and other officials, and I'll be helping them to try to achieve their objective.
As you said, China and Pakistan have enjoyed a close relationship for a very long time. Yeah. And Pakistan was one of the first countries to recognize the People's Republic of China in 1950.
Correct.
And on the other hand, China has long provided Pakistan with military, technical, and economic assistance.
Correct.
So, in your opinions, why do both countries have the strong needs to get close to each other, right, especially militarily?
I think, first of all, the closeness of China and Pakistan is driven on principles. Both countries strive for peace, harmony, and progress. They also want to have a major voice in the world on important issues. So when you have a meeting of interest, a collaboration of interests, that develops a friendship. So that's how our friendship developed. On the military side, both countries have no aggressive designs against anybody. And peace, as you know, is achieved through strength, not weakness. South Asia is a very important part of the world where we live. There are many areas of conflict, there are many areas of tension, and there are many areas of economic growth. Pakistan is overlooking the flow of energy to the world from the Gulf. The Gulf area produces a lot of petrol, gasoline, petroleum, and hydrocarbons, which the whole world uses. So we are right at the mouth of the Gulf. So that is important for Pakistan to play a role. Pakistan is a peaceful country. It has no aggressive designs on anybody. Of course, because of the situation in Afghanistan, the security paradigm of the area has changed. And the presence of troops in Afghanistan, NATO troops and other troops, has created some tension there, which has resulted in a reaction of certain forces who do not like the presence of foreign troops. So Pakistan, being a neighbor of Afghanistan with a 1,400-mile border with Afghanistan, we have paid a huge price because of what's happening in Afghanistan. We have lost more soldiers, we have lost more troops, more lives than any other country to promote peace in Afghanistan. Pakistan is also a nuclear power, and we believe the nuclear power ensures peace in South Asia. It is a deterrent, it is a guarantee of security, and we have many important countries in the region. Apart from Afghanistan, our neighbors China, India, Iran, and the whole Middle East, because across the waters from Pakistan is the whole Middle East. So there we strive peace with all our neighbors, including, say, India. We do have some challenges in the relationship, but the success of peace in South Asia will be a peaceful equation between Pakistan and India.
The US President Barack Obama supported India to secure a seat in the UN Security Council during his visit to India earlier this month. And Pakistan stressed that this would add complexity to the process of reforming the UN Security Council. So what's your opinion on this?
Yes, I believe so. Pakistan has always maintained that the UN overall needs reform. In fact, I was co-chair of a body when I was Prime Minister of Pakistan on UN reform and try to see how we can improve the effectiveness of the UN system. We believe that the presence of or the increase in the size of the Security Council, without going into which country should go in and which shouldn't, is a very complex issue, because we have to make the United Nations very representative of all its members. And the complexity which you referred to is because if more countries come into being permanent members, it takes away from the participation of other members.
And Pakistan, as we know, is one of the non-NATO allies of the United States,
Yes.
and it's also